Well, hello, handsome.
Well, hello there, Cupcake.
I guess hello, handsome was your line, but I just lost my hat.
Oh well,
I tell you,
that's a styling hat there.
It is. A friend of mine gave this to me. Yeah.
You have friends?
Well, very few. Very
Okay.
few.
Anyways,
Hey, a guy's got to be a genuine friend to come sit out in the rain and grant an interview for YouTube. So I appreciate that.
the day
So,
before I leave too.
Yeah. Well, we were about to run you out of town, so it's a good time to just go ahead and
Time
leave.
to go.
You knew you'd about wore out. You're welcome. So, sir, tell me, what is your name?
I'm Jim Colvin.
And where is home for you? Where are you from?
I'm from Dafter, Michigan.
Dafter, Michigan.
It's up in the UP
UP, as in Upper Peninsula of what?
of Michigan. I live about 10 miles from the Canadian border.
About 10 miles from Canada.
Right by the creek.
And what kind of creek is that?
Go ahead.
Do you turn left at the oak tree up there? I think I know where Dafter is. Yeah, it's way up there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get much more Yankee than that.
Population about 200 people.
Oh, heck. Almost as big as Delight, Arkansas.
Almost.
So we're here at the Crater of Diamond State Park, and this is December 19th, 2020, and a truck's going by. And we're sitting here by Highway 301, just enjoying the rain and the traffic. And we've been friends for years. Where'd we meet?
We met December of 07.
At,
Between the Salt Wash Station and the Pig Pen.
at the Crater of Diamonds. That was the answer. I try to ask these hard questions. He got his name and where he's from real good. So how far of a drive is it? How many miles?
1,310 miles from here.
1,310?
Correct.
Oh, I thought it was only 1,309. Well, that's farther than I thought.
Yep.
How
It's
many
a hike.
hours does it take?
I take 2 days.
Yeah,
I used to drive straight through,
yeah,
but
yeah.
when you get older,
How many hours is it?
23, I think it is. Total.
Yeah, I'd take 2 days too if I was
Yeah.
driving a Dodge Ram.
Correct.
Yeah. Hey, so you're going to head back. I mean, this is mid-December, almost late December.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to head back before you get snowed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll be back the first week of March.
Okay. Appreciate the warning.
Yep.
Yeah. So you just want to go up there for the winter. You don't want to stay here where it's warm for the winter because you want to shovel snow.
I got a snowblower.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So, was 07 your first trip to Crater of Diamonds? Or had you been here before?
07, August 07
August of
was
07?
my first trip.
Okay.
And I came back December of 07.
They let you back in the state after you'd been here once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got special permission.
Permission.
Yeah. I wrote him a permission slip.
So
I don't know why, but okay.
Yeah, so the first trip I was here for 12 days.
Okay. 12.
12 days. Well, more dirt than ever imagined.
What?
Then the second trip on
Now,
the...
let me interrupt.
Okay.
Did you find a diamond that first trip?
No.
12 days, no diamond.
Nope.
Well, I'm worse than that.
I had no idea what I was doing.
I went 3 weeks, 6 days a week, 10 hours a day before I found my first diamond. So I guess I'm worse than you. Well, there is a learning curve. You kind of need to learn what to wash and what not to wash.
Yeah.
And how to do it.
In the first 12 days, I washed everything I was supposed to.
Yeah, right. And you learn from that.
Yeah.
Say, well, there wasn't a diamond in any of that, so
Yeah.
anything that looks like that, I'm not going to wash that anymore.
Yeah. Then that day I met you was like my 8th day here, I think it was.
Yeah. And then your whole life changed.
The whole life thing. Because we talked for about a half an hour ago, and you told me about the shroota.
Oh, heck.
I said, what's a shroota? So I went down to the miners' camp, see Mike and bought one.
Yeah, good.
And then the next day I found my first diamond.
Cool.
7-point.
Cool.
And that was in the East Drain.
I like the East Drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did the East Drain, the West Drain.
Yeah.
And since then I found 50, 60 ballpark.
50 or 60 diamonds?
Yeah.
Wow.
Giving some away.
Yeah.
Other people registered them in their name.
Yeah. Well, you did catch on after
Yeah.
a slow start. Well,
Yep.
same with me. I eventually
Yeah.
learned
So
how to
I
find
met
it.
you. I went to the East Drain. That's when I met Claude Dill,
Oh, wow.
and Belly Bob,
Yeah,
that whole gang.
yeah.
You
You're
know.
talking about Billy Bob Horton.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Billy Bob Thornton,
Mm-hmm.
although they look a lot alike.
Yep. Because my first trip here, I kept looking and seeing all the guys with the big wash tubs.
Yeah,
And somebody told me, don't talk to those guys. They won't show you nothing.
right,
And I'm like, oh, okay. But then I started talking to them,
right.
and they were a world of knowledge.
Yeah,
They showed me that they let me equipment because I had the
Good.
little
screen.
screens I
Yeah.
made because a friend of mine talked about it for years about coming down here.
Uh-huh.
He goes, yeah, this place in Arkansas, you can mine diamonds. I'm like,
Real?
okay.
Sure.
Then August '07, when I was watching the Travel Channel
Uh-huh.
on a Wednesday, and they did a feature with the
Right.
Greater Diamonds.
Right.
And that
Best places to find cash and treasure, or that was a different show?
that was Travel Channel.
Oh yeah.
I can't
yeah.
remember which one it was.
Okay.
The little blonde girl.
Yeah,
I
best
was like,
places to
it was
find
a
cash
Wednesday
and treasure.
afternoon. I said, okay, I need some buckets, a shovel. I got 1x4s. I got screen.
Yeah.
So I stapled together and hit the road Friday morning.
Wow. You really had to mull it over a while before you decided you'd
Yep.
actually go and hunt
Wednesday
diamonds.
afternoon, I was gone Friday morning.
Cool. That is neat.
Yep.
Well, you mentioned meeting Claude Dill,
Yep.
and some people may not be familiar with that name because he doesn't like a lot of publicity. He won't submit to or agree to an interview like this. He's a wealth of knowledge and has a lot of stories.
Yep.
And Claude Dill has found 2,000 diamonds at the crater. I'm not kidding. He put in a lot of time to find them.
Yep.
But anyway, next to James Archer, Claude Dill has found more diamonds than anybody.
Yep.
And he's right down the road here, and I would love to have him sit in a chair in the rain or not and talk. But we are getting rained on right now, but you know, a true friend will stick
Yep.
with you.
But
through
those
it.
guys were a world. Well, it was Claude that showed me how to use this rook.
Cool. Yeah, I just
got
told you.
this thing
I
in-
told you about it, but I sure wasn't going to
Yeah.
show you.
Exactly. I got that thing and I fill it full of gravel and okay. Then you put it in the water.
Yeah.
Then Claude and Bob and who other guys were down there. They said it was 13 years ago now.
Yeah.
Over 13 years
Right.
ago.
Well, good. So, and you found 50 or 60 diamonds since,
Right around there, yep.
right? And what's the largest?
The largest was my 35 point,
Cool.
which was a few years ago.
Is it a white or a brown?
It's a white.
Yeah. And you found a real pretty brown one that I like too, that I've seen.
Oh, that's a little 3 point.
Yeah, tiny
it's-
but pretty.
It's very pretty.
Really
It's
nice.
a 3 point. It's round.
Has a nice shape.
Yep.
Nice round shape. Yeah. We like the round shape.
Yeah.
We even imitate the round shape. But no, I mean well-rounded personalities, not
Mm-hmm.
well-rounded bellies. But so you found white and brown. Have you ever found a yellow diamond?
I found my first yellow on the 17th of this month.
Oh,
The 16th.
December 16th, 2020, you found your first
Yep.
yellow.
The-
Well, only 17% of the diamonds here are yellow.
Yep.
What did your yellow weigh?
It
2
was,
point?
it was a 34 point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Almost
Yeah.
as big as
Very
diamond.
nice. All yellows are gorgeous.
Absolutely.
I have never seen an ugly yellow.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. I would comment, all yellows are gorgeous.
Congratulations on your yellow. That's really what everybody's looking for. A lot of people who aren't familiar with diamond hunting or diamonds from Arkansas, if you say a yellow diamond, they think dingy or off-white or
Yep.
something. Oh no, we're talking gorgeous drop of liquid sunshine. I don't mean this kind of liquid sunshine. I mean the radiant sunshine. Beautiful. I love the yellows.
I got the 3 favorite. My first one, the 7 point,
Yes.
which actually.
And do you have it with you?
Yeah, I got my 7 point.
Your very
which is
first
which is
diamond.
actually, my little 7 point is actually shaped like Texas. You put your glass on, look. It's actually, when I weighed it in, the guy next to me, he's like, that looks like my home state of Texas. And I looked and it does. It's shaped just like Texas.
The Lone Star diamond.
The Lone Star.
Cool.
But then
So show me, you got a little box.
there's that one. There's off to the side. That's my little I found that just before the park closed. I think I found that like on the 10th of March, I do believe it was.
Closed for COVID.
Yeah.
Is what you mean? Yeah, yeah.
So
Show me your box before we get rained out here. So you've got a bunch of diamonds here, and you can really see well, I'm going to get a little closer. So I'm guessing this one up here is your 34-point yellow.
Correct.
And below it is, since you don't have them memorized, in the blue, it's a nice big diamond.
Oh, okay, the one in the blue, I've not registered yet.
Oh, heck, all right.
I just got that one
So
the day after. I'll weigh that in. That's
in other
probably
words,
about
anybody could register it at this point.
which is it's probably about a 15 points. It's a white.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, so you found that this trip?
Yep.
Good.
Yep, I found that when I was re-srooking to haul my stuff home.
Do you take gravel back to Michigan with you
Yeah.
to look through? Okay.
Yep,
Good.
I srook it before I leave. I redo it.
Yeah.
It breaks it down in half again.
Right, right. Then you don't carry. It's not all about volume. It's about quality.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Then when I get home, I'm not out in the snow.
Elements. Right.
Well, just like my pictures I put on last year, I used the snowbank as a srooka bed.
Yeah, I do that all the time myself. No, I haven't seen enough snow to make a Saruka bed.
Because I posted them on your website.
Cool, cool. I like that.
Yeah. But that's when I found that little. It's going to be a 3-point. It's a little broken map.
Yeah.
They said white, but it's got. I think it's yellow.
Yes.
They said white though, which
Yeah.
is no big deal. It's
Well,
a 3-point.
see what you need to do, and everybody can take this advice. When you go in, you say, I have a yellow diamond I would like to register. Then they say, oh, okay, this is yellow, and they register it yellow. But you need to kind of teach them their colors sometimes, you know. You'd think they'd pick that up in kindergarten, you know, with the crayons and all, but...
Well, you have to color instead of the line.
Yeah, right. Before we get rained out, I hope we don't get rained out, I wanted to ask you just a few things about Jim Colvin. So, what did you do most of your career?
I'm retired from the U.S. Coast Guard.
We'll let that truck go by. I'd like to hear it one more time.
I'm retired from the U.S. Coast Guard.
U.S. Coast Guard, thank you for your service.
Okay,
And
you're welcome.
where were you stationed most of the time?
I was stationed in Michigan, New York, Kentucky, Tennessee, Washington State, and Port Angeles, and in the Bay, Washington.
And Alaska?
No, my dad was stationed in Alaska.
Oh, okay.
My dad's also retired Coast Guard.
Okay,
You know,
cool.
he did a lot more years than I did, though.
Neat.
He did 28 in the Coast Guard and 4 in the Navy.
Wow.
He was stationed up in Grove, Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Neat. Well, you've got a couple of other hobbies, other things you do when you're in Arkansas. You come and you stay for a while. When you drive 1,309 miles, 1,310 miles, you stay more than a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come down here at least twice a year for 2 months at a time.
Fantastic. And while you're down here, you don't spend all your time at the crater.
Nope.
What else do you do?
I do a lot of crystal mining and metal
Quartz
detecting
crystal.
also.
And what?
And metal detecting.
Metal detecting. Yeah, yeah. And you showed my wife and I some of your finds. You have found some neat
Yeah.
stuff.
I found nice stuff. So I'll be back here for the festival here in Murfreesboro.
At Kadoha Treasure Fest.
The 13th and 14th of March.
So
Yeah.
you'll be coming back then. Well, neat. Well, hey, I was going to wait till you were completely soaked to the skin, but we're close enough, I think. And since it is, December 19th, getting wet outside, even though it's not all that cold, maybe it's not a good idea to get soaking wet. But, Jim, I appreciate you telling us about your diamond finds and your adventure at the crater. It's nice to get to hear that you found diamonds, 50 or 60.
Yeah,
That's great.
Well, this trip here I weighed in, well, the 4 I weighed in the other day.
Yeah.
Then the other one
Yes.
that I'll weigh in my next trip.
Okay. So he just registered 4 diamonds. So if you went into the craters DDC right now, Jim has 4 of the diamond finds on the board right now.
That's on the 18th.
Right. And he's got one more to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
That way I won't be stuck next trip.
That's right. If you
If I don't
save
find
one,
nothing, I can
save
still
one
say
to
I
register it.
I can still say I registered.
That's good. Then you can convince yourself that it wasn't a waste.
Right.
Yeah, it's all about tricking the mind, and some minds are easier to trick than others. Jim, I appreciate your time, and thank you for giving me the interview.
Thank you, Glenn.